Welcome to B2B Purchase webinar on C maintenance tips for enhanced uptime. Indian construction and infrastructure sector in recent times has undertaken many projects across the country. When we talk about faster construction of roads and highways, bridges and infra projects, the role of construction equipment sector becomes quite critical. And for the seamless execution of projects, effective maintenance of CEs is the need of the hour. Preventively maintaining equipment is vital for a lot of reasons. Primarily, routine preventive maintenance lowers overall operating cost, reduces equipment downtime, and it also increases productivity. Regular repairs and upkeep prevents parts and components from excessive wear and sudden failure. Today, our respected speakers will be sharing their outlook on maintenance of construction equipment for better machine uptime. Ladies and gentlemen, it's an honor and privilege for me to introduce you today's distinguished speakers, Mr. P.K. Thakur, Vice President, Plant and Equipment, GR Infra Projects Limited, Mr. Ridesh Kumar, Business Development Manager, Aftermarket and Asphalt, Dynapec Road Construction Equipment India Private Limited, Mr. Pawan Kumar, Chief General Manager and Marketing Head, BML Limited, and Mr. Naresh Thakur, Head, Training Department, L&T Construction and Mining Machinery. So delegates, get ready to witness a futuristic session on CE maintenance tips for enhanced uptime. To take the session forward, I would like to invite Mr. P.K. Thakur. The role played by technology has grown leaps and bounds when it comes to construction equipment in recent times. As a result of this, it has also brought in efficiency while executing project at sites. P.K. Thakur is an engineering graduate from IIT Dhanbad and has a strong working experience of 26 years in India and abroad in the core construction industry. He has got broad experience during posting at various sites, workshops, HO and CO with the top reputed companies like Punjwal, DS Construction Limited Vidya, SPML Infra, etc. Mr. Thakur is presently associated with GR Infra Projects Limited as Vice President, Plant and Equipment and heading a team of approximately 300 M-band employees with an asset value worth more than rupees 1,900 crore. Today, he will be sharing his views on efficient monitoring and control of CE allocated at various sites adopting latest technology. So let's welcome Mr. P.K. Thakur.
It's a very old saying, and still in the past and present, still it holds good that prevention is better than cure. So today's scenario also, whatever digitization and all things we have entered into, still it holds good.
Now, this is where we need to bring about a shift in the way we think. When we talk about preventive maintenance, what am I actually talking about? A good preventive maintenance starts with a thorough walk around of the machine itself, wherein a person inspects the machine to find out four things: leakages, cracks or breakages, missing items, and lubricant level. Now, once he does that, then all OEMs supply in their operation and maintenance manual something which is required for daily care and fixed time interventions. Now, if I have to sum the entire preventive maintenance, I would put it equal to essential care for the machines, which is maybe lubrication and fixed time interval. Tooth point replacement, if I am to talk about excavators, if I am to talk about graders, the drawbar maintenance, the gap between drawbar, which is very important on the road, and that is what is going to give you the finish that you are expecting.
There could be certain difference of opinions, but as a whole, in totality, we are at one common platform that periodic maintenance has to be carried out on time. Best grade of oil should be used, quality filters should be used, and one more thing I would like to add over here. If possible, person should use centralized lubrication system also, because I have noticed a lot of failure of this pin bushers and this type of wear and tear parts occurs due to poor lubrication. So if centralized lubrication system can be installed in the machine, it really saves a lot of time, lot of money. And in my, as per my personal experience, say cost of this centralized lubrication system comes something about 15,000 rupees, and you can recover the cost in next 1 year time in terms of saving through bush or pins and bearings. So this is a very important thing. Whereas if we depend upon the helpers or the mechanics to lubricate it, or the operators, and then operate the machine and finally execute the project, that's a really a tough task when you are handling a big set of equipments. Coming to your point, in present scenario of COVID, it's really a very challenging task. But as I told in my initial discussion, the machines are working all across the country and on various projects, and wherever it is, it requires fuel, it requires lubricants, filters, and everything on time. So we have to be pre-planned, as Pawan sir explained earlier, and Thakur sir also explained it earlier. So we have to pre-plan it. And when in present situation, when the lot of shortage of manpower are coming up, we have to move further on mechanization of maintenance process also. But yes, we are challenging this. We are facing this challenge of manpower shortage. Hence, we have lot of mobile maintenance vans also. Even we are having tie-up with lubricant manufacturers, and we are going for this mobile lubricant testing system also at site. As much as possible for a cluster of 3-4 projects, we are deploying this mobile lubrication system. Mobile lubricants testing systems also. So which gives a fairly good idea about the lubricants condition and this maintenance practices. And in COVID scenario, we have, when we are facing a lot of manpower shortage, once again I'm saying mechanization of maintenance practice is very essential, and of course digitization we have to emphasize.
Thank you, panelists, for exchanging your valuable thoughts on today's topic, CE maintenance tips for enhanced uptime. Delegates, we hope you have enjoyed it. Before wrapping up today's session, we would like to thank our distinguished panelists, Mr. P.K. Thakur, Mr. Ritesh Kumar, Mr. Pawan Kumar, and Mr. Naresh Thakur. I would also like to thank my editor, Mr. Prasad Nair, for taking this initiative. So with this, we would like to announce the closing of today's session. Request you to stay tuned for more sessions. Thank you.